to an all-new layered Omni. Allow me to lay it on you. So if you guys didn't know, there's a Twitch streamer named Alinity, right? She's going viral for all the wrong reasons. The main reason is because there's a clip out there where you can visibly see Alinity chucking her cat Milo over and behind her head while playing Apex Legends.
Milo!
Now, yeah, this is clearly against Twitch's terms of service in some way, right? You'd think, however, for whatever reason, there has been no punishment, usually in the form of a temporary suspension or a ban from Twitch, which is weird because Twitch hands suspensions and bans like candy for much more softer offenses. Anyway, the abuse from Alinity doesn't really stop there. A clip was later shared alongside a thread containing more problematic clips, including Alinity feeding her cat vodka, saying the N-word, and basically doing some other dumb shit.
It is vodka. And how like black friends call each other's names.
As more time goes by, more clips have been surfacing, showing Alinity doing more questionable behavior with her pets. It actually reached a point where PETA, and yes, I mean PETA, i.e. People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, took notice and took to their Twitter account to share the clip of her throwing her cat and said, "Attention at Twitch support. Take a stand for cats and please remove Alinity from @Twitch immediately. She's using the platform to post animal abuse, which sends a dangerous message to anyone watching her videos. Cats are not props to abuse for more views. Cat emoji." For those of you who don't know, PETA is actually very vocal on social media when it comes to anything animal related. If you didn't know, a few years back they made an actual Mario game called Super Tanuki, where Mario ravagely kills the animals within the game. Yeah, those were weird times. Anyway, after all this blew up, the Saskatoon Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, aka SPCA for short, was contacted and confirmed that this case would be under investigation with the Animal Protection Department. Alinity took to Twitter shortly afterwards to write an apology in the typical "I'm only sorry because I got caught" kind of way. She tweeted, "Hey everyone, I understand the concern. I am sorry for my lapses in judgment. I shouldn't have gotten frustrated with Milo, but I dropped him on the floor behind my chair. I'm not that strong. The vodka thing was well over a year ago, but it was also a stupid thing to do. I also understand the desire to report me to pet authorities and encourage anyone to do so if they feel pets are being mistreated by anyone, anywhere. My animals are all well loved and live in a warm and caring home, and I will comply with any authority that seeks to validate this. I think a lot of people are doing this because they believe they are doing the right thing, so no salt. I don't pretend to be perfect, and I will always try to do better to improve myself." And she ends her thread with a clip cuddling Milo in her arms, singing to him and kissing him. However, her tweets following this kind of poke fun at the situation, from a gif of someone punching a clown balloon to the tweet that says, "Hate to interrupt a good witch hunt in full swing, but if you're using screenshots that are old or fake or whatever else, you're pretty much mean-spirited." But I guess that's the point, thumbs up emoji. According to her, people have been asking her neighbors where she lives so they can harass her, and others at home have been continuously contacting Twitch to try to get her banned from the website. It had gotten so viral that Twitch's creative director, known by the name as DJ Wheat, weighed in on the situation. As a cat owner, I'm very upset over the recent news. I am also someone who does not have moderation powers or enforcement. I want to see a ban. I do not want to be harassed because you think that's the right thing to do. If it was up to me, I would ban her for at least 30 days. I would ask to see an awareness stream and potential charity drive for pet abuse or pet charities. I would put forth a 90-day probation post-ban with a no tolerance period, aka you mess up equals a ban, and check-ins. Ultimately, I think everyone should let the Twitch moderation teams do their jobs. Just because they don't tweet you play-by-play doesn't mean they aren't hard at work 24/7. On top of all of this, Alinity has made some pretty troubling statements on Discord, including that she has talked to someone at Twitch and wouldn't get banned, but rather the people who have been harassing her will, and they have been banned. And that if her dog gets really sick, she's going to kill her with her neighbor's gun. On July 22nd, Alinity stated that the Saskatoon SPCA were coming to her house in a couple of days to see if it's a safe environment for all of her pets. This whole thing has kind of been dragging out for quite some time due to the lack of any kind of punishment given to Alinity, to the point now where whenever Twitch tweets anything, their comment section is filled with ban Alinity comments. And that's pretty much the gist of it right now. Now, there's a few rumors out there that suggest that Alinity has quote-unquote relations with people at the Twitch staff, suggesting that she's basically being protected because either A, she has dirt on a few of the Twitch staff there, and or B, she's had or has sexual relations with the Twitch staff, enabling her invincible and impervious to any future bans. However, as of now, none of of that has been confirmed. And that's all you really need to know. I'm sure more information will surface soon because I highly doubt Twitch will be able to ignore the situation for much longer, but that brings me to my thoughts. Number one, clearly Twitch is being very biased in this situation, okay? I don't know if it's because Alinity has a lot of subscribers and brings a lot of revenue to the table, or if because she's quote unquote an e-girl, i.e. a woman streamer who mainly appeals to virgin nerds in a basically Patreon video format, or a combination of both. Whatever the reason is, it sucks because there are actual people getting suspended and banned from Twitch for doing nothing. It's not equal. She's clearly being protected, and the protection is so blatantly obvious that it's a spit in the face of everyone involved in the platform. Whether you get banned or not, showing that kind of favoritism is really annoying, and I can understand why so many people are so livid at the moment. Number two, this is pretty obvious, but what she did to her cat was kind of messed up. Again, any other normal person doing any of these things would be suspended, at worst with a possible ban. You don't do that to animals, okay? I'm not suggesting that she's an animal abuser of any sorts, but what was displayed live was inappropriate and not okay. Number three, and this is probably an unpopular opinion, but number three, the thought shaming, okay? I got mixed views on this, alright? I get that she's an e-girl, okay? I get that she's attractive and clearly displays her assets in the form of her body for more viewership, but like, I'm not a huge fan of the thought shaming. Like, to me, personally, there's nothing wrong with being sexual and using your sexuality to cater to an audience that wants to see it. I'm all about women empowering themselves via showcasing their own sexuality, especially since it's a common thing to demonize it or think of women less than for being sexual. That's another topic for another video, but I do wish people would cool it with the thought shaming in general, but you know, whatever, do you. Number four, this is a prime example of cancel culture, which funny enough, I believe most people who are in favor of banning Alinity are probably not in favor of cancel culture existing. In my opinion, it's a double standard to want to cancel culture while also pitchforking a person into oblivion for something that they did wrong. And while what Alinity did was in fact wrong, I kind of question the magnitude of the outrage that's been taken against her personally. I feel that energy should be directed less toward her in general and more towards Twitch, but at the same time, I don't know. She's hella unlikable from the looks of her follow-up tweets, so I don't know. It's just an observation, but I think there's some clear lines going back and forth. There's some favoritism in the cancel culture and what we choose to cancel and what we choose not to cancel. That could be another topic for another conversation. And lastly, yeah, Twitch is going to have to do something soon because it's only snowballing into something much worse. My guess is that eventually Twitch will fold, and in order to save face, give Alinity some kind of, well, I don't know, a temporary suspension while saying, hey guys, you shouldn't do that. If Alinity truly does have people at Twitch in her pocket, I'm curious if she'll lash back in any kind of way, or I don't know, maybe she'll get some kind of pocket exchange behind the scenes while pretending to serve a fair sentence. I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. I guess at this point nobody truly knows what's happening behind the scenes, but we can all tell that something fucky is going down. So until the truth is revealed, there will be no rest. And if we get any juicy updates, then I'll be the first to let you know, hopefully. Anyway, that's all I have for this episode of Lay It Omni. You've just been laid. Special shout outs to Matthew Smart for being this episode's info hunter. Moral of the story, don't abuse your animals, okay? I feel like all of the moral of the stories that I've been saying has been like common sense, like don't say the N-word, don't date minors, you know, like obvious shit, but it goes to show you that, well, yeah, we live in a society. I'm getting kind of bored waiting for news to pop up in order to make a Lay It Omni, so I'm thinking about dropping some more controversial opinion pieces on this series to kind of cure your drama itch when nothing actually is happening. So yeah, look forward to that in the future. I also want to remind you guys to follow me on Twitter if you don't already, so that you guys can hit me up with the hashtag LayItOmni whenever there's something going down and you want me to talk about it. It could be something very obscure that you probably don't even think that I would address, but if it's interesting to me, then I'm going to talk about it. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Feed your animals plenty of water, okay? Not vodka, including yourself, all right? Well, you can feed yourself vodka, but, you know, only if you're of age and you're doing it responsibly, okay? All right, I love you guys. Have an awesome day. Oh, you go back home when you die. But the pillagers are going to be there. Oh, my shit. Are they still down there going home? Oh, shit. How do I get it? How do I get it? Wait, did I just get them to hit themselves? Why aren't they climbing? It's like they don't want to come out. Come at me. One of them killed each other. I'm doing something. I don't have time for y'all asses. I need to go get my items. Come out. Oh, fuck. Alright, fuck y'all.